guys, and welcome to another WIP Wednesday. So if you're new to the channel, the way this usually works is I show you everything that I've completed over the course of the last 7 days, and we talk a little bit about what I am planning on working on, in the upcoming 7 days. So last week I showed you guys a Baphomet pattern that I had just started, and I did finish that. I've been working a lot on things to put in the gift shop at Scream Hollow, where I have a consignment deal going on with them for the Halloween season, and then probably also through Christmas, because they do a Twisted Christmas event, so I'll probably be doing that as well. So last week on Friday, I sent 4 of the plush bats and 2 of the mini bats, and then I sent the Baphomet, and I will pop up a picture of the Baphomet. I think most of y'all are pretty familiar with the bat pattern that I'm using. But I will pop up a picture of the bats that I sent on Friday, just so you guys can see them. I thought that was going to be enough to last all weekend. Well, it wasn't. In fact, they sold out by mid-Saturday evening. I sold 6 bats and 1 Baphomet. And I sold the Baphomet at $40. I really thought that was going to be overpriced, but apparently there was actually a lady that came in and she bought it even before she went through the haunted houses, because she was afraid that it wasn't going to be there when she got out of going through the haunts. So, I mean, the consignment is going really well. It's been very successful. I'm not sure how much I have earned so far, but I do know there is, there's another 3 weeks. I think there's 3 more weekends till Halloween. Yeah, there's 3 more weekends. By the time you guys see this, we'll still have three more weekends, because in my time it's Tuesday. So I don't know how much I've earned this far, but fingers crossed that I meet my goal, which is somewhere between $400 and $700, because Dad's car payment is $4, Mom's truck payment is $7, and I'd really like to help out a little bit with those things. But anyways, so I got the Baphomet and those bats finished. And so I really haven't worked on much else except for, sorry, Kiwi's just all over the place this morning, except for bats. And I think this upcoming week I am really going to focus on bats. Now, since Friday, it's, by the time y'all see this, it will be Wednesday, but since Friday, when I first found out that they were already almost sold out, I have made 3 more of the mini bats. They're so cute. 3 more of these guys using the Patton's Crochet sock yarn. I used 2 strands held together. Hey, that's enough out of you. I used 2 strands held together with a 3.5mm hook to make these guys. I think they turned out quite well. I mean, they're really cute, and I've been putting these in the gift shop for $12.50 each, and I really thought that was going to be overpriced. I really thought people were going to sneer at that, but I guess because the gift shop is in a Halloween theme park, people didn't even bat an eye, because I thought $12.50 was way overpriced, and Scotty was like, oh no, people didn't even bat an eye. They thought they were really cute. So the bats are definitely going over well. And I'm going to kind of make the bats sort of a staple of, if I continue to do this with them, which I probably will. So I'm going to, probably what'll happen is after the season ends, periodically, over the course of the year, I will sit and make a couple bats, and then I'll just put them in the box and set them aside until the season restarts. So what I have right now that I've been working on is also bats, but I'm running really low on like chenille type yarns, the super plush yarns, like the blanket yarns and things like that. I'm running really low on those, and so I've been experimenting with different yarns. So I have these two bats started, and this was some scrap yarn that I got in the yarn haul that my mom and Benjamin surprised me with. I really like how, it reminds me of like a spotted leopard or something, the way the black played out in these. They're super cute. Like, I don't know. I have all the pieces made for these two. Their wings and their ears are finished. I just have to sew those ones together. And then I have these two, which I made out of scrap yarn from the Ugly Halloween sweater that I showed you guys in last week's video. This is made out of the scrap yarn, and I was only able to get 2 bodies and 4 ears out of the scrap yarn that I had, but I have taken just some plain old solid black, and I've been making the wings out of those. Out of the solid black. I thought that would, it'll go well together. So, this yarn is actually, Red Heart Super Saver in stripes, in the color Bright Stripes. And you can see how it's playing out. I made this one first, and then moved on to this one. This one didn't end up with nearly as much color, though. But I do think that, they're turning out quite nice. And I think for the rest of the week, I'm really just going to focus on bats. I know the larger ones we have been selling for, well, the plush ones we've been selling for $25. The mini bats like this we've been selling for $12.50. These ones are a little bit smaller than the plush ones. So I'm thinking that I'm going to put them in there for maybe $20. Just because they are smaller than the plush ones, but they're bigger than the mini ones. But I am experimenting with different yarns, different fiber content, like these mini bats these ones have is it polyester? I don't know. I know I mentioned it in last week's WIP Wednesday video. I don't know. I know they have nylon in it. I think it's wool and nylon, actually, is what these guys are. Yeah. So, I don't know. And I do have that particular yarn in kind of a teal color, which I was contemplating making a couple of those. And then I've got a bunch of cotton collage yarn. Excuse me. From the Hobby Lobby clearance that they did, I don't know, maybe in March or something like that. I picked it up for $1.25, and it is a lace weight. It's only a weight 1, but I was thinking that if I held it, 2 strands together like I did the Crochet socks yarn, then that might be an interesting little bat. I'm starting to veer off into other colors outside of gray and black and white. I don't know that I'm going to be doing pastels, but I do think that maybe I can get other colors in there and it still be considered Halloween-ish. I don't know. I don't know. You guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of these bats. Also, hopefully y'all are still watching. And I should have put this reminder at the beginning of the video. But I do have a Halloween bat giveaway going on. And I will link I'll put a card up here if you guys want to check that video out. Because it is, I'm going to be giving an Amazon gift card away to the winner. And all the information will be in that video. In case you guys missed it. Also, I did also want to mention that I do have Secret Santa signups going on. You don't have to be subscribed or anything like that. It's just something fun to do with the channel. And I will put that, I don't know, in the end screen, or I'll put it up there. In case you guys want to check that out. I don't have anybody signed up for it yet, but signups continue all the way through, I think, till December 1st is what I said. So hopefully closer towards Christmas we'll get some people. But if you guys want to check out those videos to, find out information on that, you can. In the meantime, I am going to get back to work making bats, because I am going to try to churn out as many of these bats as I possibly can by Friday, when Scotty and Daniel come and pick up more of them. So I'm shooting for, quantity right now, rather than diversity. Last week I did 2 different sizes of bats plus the Baphomet. This week I am gonna go with quantity. So I mean, customers they'll have different colors of bats to pick from. But anyways, guys, I am gonna let you guys go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.